I'm just gonna let this play out here a little, because this intro is beautiful. Ah, look at that registered mark. Oh my gosh. I hate that. I hate when you got to put the registered or the whatever kind of symbol. The TM as well. It's got a trademark and a register. Oh. Literally unplayable. Alright, here we go. Saving. Interesting. My progress was saved. Oh my god, I broke the game. Oh! Okay. Oh, we're in. Even this freaking file select screen is so mystical, almost. We're gonna go with file 1, I guess. We're gonna do... What do you name your character? Do you name it Link? Was that what I'm gonna name it? Link? I hate this font. This font's ugly. Oh wait, before that, I need to sync the audio. So 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's name it Link. We'll go Link. Off to a riveting start here. Alright. Let's go. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Yeah, I'm going to try to read all the text. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. I think it's Deku. Deku Tree? Where's the emphasis? The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has her own guardian fairy. Link's got a sweet bachelor pad here. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Was the Golden Compass inspired by this? The Golden Compass had a thing where every person had a little shape-shifting animal with them all the time. It was called like a daemon or something? I don't remember. Oh look, we have a fairy, so spoiler. Look at that Ganondorf. I'm actually very excited. If I'm going to go ahead and date this when I'm doing this right now, I'm very excited for the Ocarina of Time style Ganondorf in Smash 5. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh my gosh. Using Shakespeare talk already. Oh Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. This guy is just really full of himself. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, of all life comes from this forest, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. So I never realized how, like... I don't want to say bad the fantasy is, but it feels really bad. It feels like it's a big ripoff of good fantasy. Stuff like the entire life itself comes from this tiny forest. Look at that guy. Man, if anybody's ever watched the Adam West Slapdog series of The Legend of Zelda, the abridged series, he called that guy Rock Humper. That was like one of the few. It's an old video. Gosh, it's like from probably like 2008 or something. Oh, We gotta wake up Link. Hello, Link, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Man, this kid is just not sleeping well. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? What time is it? Considering, like, everybody else in the village is awake and Link is here asleep. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. So I think one of the things I'm going to do with this playthrough... Also, look at this house. There's nothing to do. He's got, like, food here. Little thing. He's got so much room for activities. It's awesome. Is this a door? A window or something? I'm going to take my time. I'm going to try to slow down and appreciate what the game has to offer, but I'm also going to pretend like it's my first time playing. Because I think one of the huge problems that this game has... Yahoo! Hi, Link! Is, we're going to do a backflip off. Yeah, how'd you like that? One of the huge problems that this game has is that there's a lot of what do I do? Look at that. That's adorable. Look at that Nintendo polish. So I'm going to see how much of the game is what do I do and how much it actually tells me. So we're going to read this sign. Link's house. Oh. This is Saria? Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Okay, so the immediate quest is to get to the Deku Tree. It is somehow a great honor, even though he takes up like half of the forest. And there's 7, 8 people here. Oh, Navi has to say something. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Okay, so we're going to go to the Deku Tree. Let's read the sign. Just ahead. Great Deku Tree's meadow. Okay. And then we're going to come up to this guy. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. We're all boys, though. You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but... Oh, no, I skipped it. Can I get to it real quick? Oh, he says it real quick. Okay. If you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Oh, that's it? Okay. So he wants us to get a sword and shield. I know in here you get the shield. Oh, she's going to tell us to talk to her. Look, Link, this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. So I'll speak to you. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. Oh, that's right, the Z targeting is using a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. If you use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. Oh, I guess I should mention that I'm playing on the GameCube version, so it is L targeting instead of Z targeting like in the original N64. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. Okay, but do you have anything else to say? When a fairy flies, yes. Okay. So in here is the shop. Oh, what do you have to say? This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free, teehee. Do you know how to use the Deku Shield, teehee? When you get the shield, press start to get into the subscreens. The subscreens. Select the equipment subscreen with L or R. On the equipment subscreen, choose the item you want to equip and press A to equip that item. Once you equip it, hold it up with R and change its angle with the stick, T. Okay, yes. I like how she mentions that you can totally just get this stuff for free. Also, there's some rupees. I'm not going to get the shield. I think it costs 40 rupees. So let's go exploring. Let's go to the houses. What do you have to say? Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift, Teehee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. This sounds like a cult. Not gonna lie. This is a straight up cult. Hey, more rupees. Hey, kid. A, by the stone, pick it up. A, by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Mido, he made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. Is it Mido or Mido? Who cares? He is not an important character. So does that imply that that is another player playing this game? Because he's saying A by the rocks? Okay, I'm done with that. Whose house is this? House of the Great Mido, boss of the Kokiri. Let's steal his stuff. So obviously I do know what to do in this game. At least for the most part. I've played this game several times. I've never 100%ed it. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for here. I'm gonna 100% it. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna look around at a recovery heart. And, you know, just kind of see what it has to offer. It is, you know, some parts of it are actually still pretty. This game came out in '98, I think? Because it wasn't a release title for the 64. What do you have? Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. So just by, you know, wandering around, you're gonna find the shop with the shield. So that's fine. I can forgive that. And I guess eventually you'll have to wander up here to the Forest Training Center. I assume that's what the sign says. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs, read them carefully. What do you have to say? Thrust attack signs. To thrust your sword, tilt the stick towards your target. L target, use B. Okay, what do you have to say? Cut grass with sword. Just hit B and L. Okay. What do you... Rocks? Switch targeting. So this is how you use L targeting. You can use the stones for practice. So you hit L and it switches. Okay, that's interesting. If you move away and hit L, then it stops. Wow, the draw distance. That's crazy that, like, I am right here and he's not there. And then he shows up when I'm like in a 2-meter range of him. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while L targeting, press A as you move. This is just a tutorial. I want lore, I don't want the tutorial. Hole of L. Let's go through this small hole. Hole of L? What? This is the hole of L. Why is that, like, not a meme? At least in, like, the speedrunning community of this game. Okay. I know there's boulders here. Oh, money. Can I grab this? No. I wonder when I have the strength gauntlets if I can grab it. Viewpoint with L. Okay, this is more just how to move. It's giving you plenty of tutorial on how to move and use the Z targeting, L targeting. Simply because this is, you know, one of the first 3D games. Is it really only that one boulder? I always thought it was multiple boulders. Huh. Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Okay. I think that was the house that I missed back there. So this is the Kokiri sword. I think it's supposed to be legendary or something. Of the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor. Does it not talk about how legendary it is? This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. It says borrow, but we're never gonna bring it back. So that's cool. And now we can cut things. Look at that. We can cut the signs. Here's the thrust that they were talking about. You have the jump attack. Wait, how is oh, I don't have a shield, so I can't crouch. Go through the hole of L. This is really fun, actually. I know I've spent like 15 minutes just meandering. I could have gone through this really easy, but you can't even pick up these rocks. These are only practice rocks. Oh, I got that spin attack. What else is there? Is this the house of the Know-It-All Brothers? Yes. There's something behind it, isn't there? Oh, oh, oh. No, there's usually a Skulltula back here, but I think it's at night. So let's go through the house. Give me 1 second real quick. There's something that's bothering me. I might cut this out. I don't know. Let's go ahead and save. What do you have to say? I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. About the yellow icons, about the green icon. Do I have to? What is the yellow icon? Oh, this is just more tutorial. It's the house of the Know-It-All Brothers. Can I steal your money? Oh my gosh, there's 3 Know-It-All Brothers. I know I was late on that, but... If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me, but don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. Don't ask. Well, just remember this. If you want to save, press start to get into the subscreens, then press B. Okay. Do you want to know how to use the up? Sure. If you use up, you can change your view. Oh, okay. I thought it meant something different. Okay. So everybody is just a tutorial. I bet you can go into the Lost Woods, but I don't want to go to that yet. And we'll deal with that person later. Actually, we'll go ahead and talk to him. Man, he is just ready. He is poised. What is this sign? Forest folk shall not leave these woods. Okay. You're not allowed to leave the forest. The great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. Wow. I wonder if that's real. Would they actually die? So that's Mido's house. There's another house back here. And this house, I think. I don't think I went to this one. This is it. Saria's house. Okay. So people actually have houses. Some. She just has a lot of hearts. Because of love. She loves me. Are you trying to pick this up? Go there? That meanie Mido made me cut the grass at Saria's house. Mido told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I am the one doing all the work. You and Saria are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while you're cutting it. Okay. So this is just to tell me to cut the grass? Did you get, like, Tom Sawyered into doing this? You and Saria... Okay, yeah, so I can't help him. What else is up here? I know up... Ooh! I was unaware that I could just climb up here. I mean, I knew the things were up here, but... Okay. Whoa. Spooky. Okay. It's kind of hard. I remember this being a lot harder on the N64 controller just because it's a little janky. You have some killer bangs, ma'am. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. What? Isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up so you can look around the forest with the thing. I just want to look at that hair. And you. By God. You're technically a loli, right? Because you guys are like 100 years old or something, you don't age. What's up? What are you up to? Okay, what is that? Oh, that's one of the areas you plant the thing and you get up there. Okay, try this house then. And then I'll continue my adventure. House of Twins, okay. Are these the guys that are cutting the grass and humping the rocks? Come on, give it to me. Yes. What's over here? There's a lady over here. Oh! Did not know. If you try to use the up, you won't go into first person, but you will get a top-down view. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20. Hee. Does this game not have the yellow one? The yellow one's worth 10. Purple is worth 50. Silver is worth 100, or is silver worth 200? And there's orange as well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and buy the shield. You can buy arrows. You can buy Deku seeds. Those things are shiny. Deku nuts and the stick. So we'll get the shield. Okay. Yep, I know how to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while L targeting, you can move while defending. Yes. No, I do not want to buy anything else. So, right off the bat, to address the what do I do, there's not a whole lot you can do in this area. But I think it's a good little area to meander around, learn how to get used to 3D space. It's alright. As well as, you know, you go to the shop, you find the shield, and then you got that little area at the bottom of the screen where the sword is. So now that I'm prepared, I guess I can go to the Great Deku Tree. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. I did. Hey, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Nani? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Oh my gosh. Charlie Brown. Even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Maidu, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Who made him the boss? Who made you the boss? Does the Great Deku Tree give you orders? I'm really confused. Is your job to stand guard? Alright. Alright, here we go. On an adventure. Our first enemies. Yes, they will hurt us for half a damage. Or half a heart. And we got a stick. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to blah blah blah. Does it do more damage than the sword? When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Okay, we'll get sticks because I know you need them for some of the puzzles up front. We'll go ahead and equip them, I guess. And we'll go ahead and save. A good old saving screen of the GameCube. Hello, Great Deku Tree with a mustache? Question mark. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, that's Navi. He does have a mustache. That's weird. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. That's true. Yes, yes, yes. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Really? So, anyone that's sensitive to evil. Verily thou hast felt it, Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yet, courage, courage, courage. If I say no, will he go grumble, grumble? Perhaps you do not yet have confidence in your abilities. Return to the Kokiri Forest to learn the skills of combat. When thou art ready, return here and speak with me by using L. Interesting. So he is like... How do I talk to you? I have been cursed. Yes, I have enough courage. And then he opens his mouth. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay. What is around you? Real quick, if I'm allowed to check. We got another stick. This is gonna be blocked off to me. Here's a stone. Time is 1200. I think this game uses military time, which I guess is useful. Military time is always useful. It makes more sense to me. I feel like it should be the standard. But, Eh, what are you gonna do? You got eyebrows. That texture, though. The draw distance, I think, definitely ain't great. I mean, how can you complain about a game that's 20 plus years old? Inside the Deku Tree. Alright, the first dungeon. Dungeons are kind of a problem with how long you can play Zelda. Ooh. Let me get you... Because, I don't know, you get dungeon fatigue, I think. You play through and you're like, Deku Baba, hit it when it lunges at you and it'll stand upright. Cut it quickly to get a Deku stick. Ah, you get nuts if you kill it before it stands up. These things stun enemies. And they're very useful in combat. What do you have to say? Look, Link, you can see down below this web using up. And they're really hammering the use of this camera functionality, which is very useful. So, look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Okay. So you climb up. So the idea is, you gotta bust through the web, obviously. Go up here. These things, you can sneak past. You do not need the slingshot to kill them. Which is crazy. I will get the slingshot to kill them, because obviously I need it, but... Alright, we got the map. I don't care. Let's take a meander at it. It's got 5 floors, but it's not really big. There's only a few rooms. You can open a door. Oh, thank you. I needed the tutorial on how to open a door. Yes, pay attention to what the green button says. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. And we have a little a scrub? A Deku scrub? Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, Master, if I give you a clue. Will you let me go? Master, wow. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. Can't guarantee it'll work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Heh. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wahaha. Wahaha. Waluigi? There's spiderweb. I assume that's what it is. That's thick spiderweb, though. That's spooky. This room. The quicker way to do this is to jump down here. And then climb up. And then I think you get the slingshot. Oh, I was confused by that vine. Oh, there's a little area up there. Are you kidding me? Slingshot, fairy slingshot. The fairy slingshot. Is it also, you know, like a Kokiri heirloom that we're going to borrow, quote unquote? If you want to shoot right away, when you first use C, hold down C a little longer to get a C ready. What's up here? A chest. With a heart. Wow, okay. So you can, I guess I'll show it off. Whoops. We'll do that. You can shoot this thing and it comes down. But if you didn't use the platform, you can just do that. And the scrub is gone, and now we can get rid of these spider guys. Spider boys. Yeah, we'll use Z targeting for that. Look at me sniping. The thing has got some sick aim. And it's funny too, because if you've ever used... Oh, too close to the wall. If you ever use an actual slingshot, it is not like that at all. God, those things are super hard to control. But you can do some serious damage. With a good slingshot and like some rocks, you can mess somebody up.